Cheers.
There you go. Baby, está gustosa a mi lado. Sabrosa y tan dulce como un mango. Una chica de Bahía con milagros. Cantita bien caro.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Carolina. I'm so grateful you're watching. On today's video, we're going to be going through a what I eat in a week high protein edition, aiming for 100 grams of protein a day. And I'm also going to be making all the recipes in this video balanced with, again, not only protein, but also fiber, healthy fats, and carbs to keep your blood sugar balanced, to keep you satiated, to reduce that food noise so you're not constantly snacking and constantly hungry. And hopefully this video will just give you tons of ideas. I'm gonna try to make all the recipes, or a lot of the recipes in this video, spring flavor inspired. Spring's officially here, so I'm feeling very creative, very inspired, and more energized and ready to get playful in the kitchen. So let's dive in, but before we do, just a quick reminder, if you want to recreate anything that I make in this video, there will be a link in the description to a Substack post. It'll have all the recipes outlined there and a grocery list as well for everything that I make. Let's dive right in. It's Monday morning and it's bright and early. It's not even 8 a.m. yet. And Pedro and I are actually gonna go to the gym together today, which I'm very excited about because usually I just go by myself. And I'm very proud of Pedro for coming with me. But usually what I'll do is I'll like eat breakfast and then wait about like an hour or two and then go to the gym. But since we're gonna go like early today, like we're gonna be going probably in like 15 minutes, I just want to have something smaller in my stomach because I'm going to eat like right before working out. So I'm going to have some Mush overnight oats. I recently got a package from them and I love these little things. And this is their 15 grams of protein overnight oats apple pie flavor. I love their apple cinnamon regular oats, but we're going to try the high protein one. I feel like this is a good pre-workout snack. So a little taste. Yum. Tastes just like their regular apple cinnamon one, so it's approved. Got back from the gym, freshened up, put on a cute outfit, fixed up my hair and makeup. Now I'm ready to get my day going. But before that, I'm having some post-workout fuel. And I have not craved a smoothie in a long time, but today, while I was at the gym, I was like really craving one. So I made this gorgeous banana, flax, and peanut butter shake, and it's so good. The thickness of it is so perfect. It's like not too thick that I can't drink it, but it's just right. I will say my favorite flavor combination, probably of all time, is banana peanut butter. Like anything banana peanut butter just hits different, just hits better. So now I'm gonna go sip on this, get started with work, plan out some meals for the week. And this week's already starting on a good note. I'm having the most productive Monday ever. It's been a few hours and I did so much YouTube editing. I also edited a brand deal and a short form video, did a few voiceovers, and now it's time for lunch before I head over to a coffee shop to meet up with a friend to co-work for a little bit this afternoon. I'm so excited. And lucky me, my past self set me up for success. I meal prepped this big batch salad yesterday. So yummy. I feel like it's gonna be even better today that it's been like marinating a little. It's my lettuce-free Mediterranean pesto salad. It has cucumber, edamame, chickpea, feta, red onion, pesto, and that's pretty much it. And I also have chicken. So I'm gonna microwave this, plate it all together, and eat before I head out. I just love when my meals come together in 2 minutes. This was so easy. Let's do a little bite together. Cheers. Yum. This lunch is actually so protein packed. I have 5.5 ounces of chicken, which is a lot of protein in chicken breast. And then each serving of the salad, which the recipe has 3 servings, has 18 grams of protein. So we're really hitting our protein goals. And the salad recipe is actually already up on my Instagram. So good. Back from the coffee shop, it was so nice to just like sit in the sun, get some work done, hang out with Paulis, my friend, and just have a nice matcha. And like I feel so inspired from our hangout because we were talking about so many things that I love, like the importance of play and magic and just being whimsical, and also like just about so many like amazing spiritual things. But as we were arriving home, she's here with me now, we're gonna hang out a little more. Our groceries arrived for the week, and recently Pedro discovered this company, Farm to People. They deliver every other week, and it's like seasonal produce and stuff. And this time around we actually added in some extra things, and they have like really good high quality protein too. So honestly, I'm really into it. I'm gonna show you guys everything that we got. Okay, here's a look at everything. For protein, they had really good quality protein. So we got 2 packs of chicken tenderloins, 1 pack of ground beef, 1 pack of ground turkey, and 1 big sockeye salmon, which I've been craving. We also do a subscription of pasture-raised eggs, so we got 3 boxes every other week. My favorite gluten-free bread, we got 2. This is Pedro's favorite bread. From Bread Alone, it's the mixed grain one. Also for other add-ons, we got cream cheese. Pedro got this yogurt, and then also some Castel Veterano pitted olives. For the produce, we have a fennel. This grown baby kale looks so yummy, and also I'm really excited for some fresh green onions. 3 sweet potatoes, 3 nice juicy tomatoes, 2 zucchinis, a pack of shiitake mushrooms, 2 navel oranges, and 2 apples. And then this Boston red kale and a green cabbage as well. Massive, but everything's so fresh. I'm so excited to cook from this week. That's the grocery haul. Okay, dinner is served, and you guys, I'm actually so happy about this dinner. I've been wanting to make spring pea fritters for so long. They've been on my like to cook list for forever, and I am just so happy with the final result. I already taste tested them. I had like basically an entire one already. I'm so happy because they're so tasty. Peas are such a good source of like plant-based protein and plant-based fiber. I feel like it's just like such a fun way to zhuzh up your meals. And I also made a little whipped feta dip. I'm gonna save the rest for later, but it goes perfectly with both the salmon and the pea fritters. I'm gonna have 2, but I would say the serving size is probably like 3, though you can have as many or as little as you want. I just feel like it's a fun little thing to do. Peas are like super in season during the springtime, and I'm just so excited. I gotta taste test the salmon. Let's see how it cooked. I kept the seasoning simple, just salt, pepper, and garlic powder and olive oil spray. Perfect. I think the whipped feta will go super well with the salmon too. Honestly, 10 out of 10 dinner. I'm proud of myself. Try it with like the whipped feta.
Yummy.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Happy Tuesday. I actually slept so well last night because I really had a relaxing night routine. After cooking dinner, I was coloring for about like an hour, and then I've been wanting to get back into like a daily journaling practice beyond my gratitude and affirmation practice, just literally journaling my thoughts. So I did that for like 30 minutes, and then I just got into bed, read, and I think I went to bed around like 11. I think I got like 8 hours of sleep. So I'm feeling very well rested. I just made myself breakfast. I'm gonna eat this and then head out for a walk in the park. I have avocado toast with like a little seed and nut mix that I bought in London actually. Boiled eggs with everything bagel seasoning on top. I cut up 2 boiled eggs and I ate like what didn't fit on top of the toast already. And then I also have this one with cottage cheese and tomato. This is more the springtime inspired one because tomatoes are coming back in season. The little drizzle of olive oil on top. Lilo says hello. Take a bite of this one. So yummy. Good way to start the morning. Before I head out on my walk, I'm gonna make myself a hot matcha to go so I can have it while I'm walking. And it's been a while since I've shown you guys how I make my warm matcha. So I'm just gonna show you guys right now. It's so easy, and I honestly tried figuring out a warm matcha recipe for years. Once I figured this out, I actually started drinking it all the time, every day, basically. And I found my body responds better to warm drinks than cold drinks. I still do drink like a cold matcha or smoothie like I did yesterday here and there, but I try for the most part to stick to warm. Honestly, a pretty important step is a frother. You can buy many different kinds of electric frothers, but I just use this one from Nespresso. Inside of it, it has these 2 lines. So I fill a little bit with water first. I use pistachio milk. This is my favorite one from Tash. You can buy this on Amazon, Thrive Market, Farm to People also has it. Fill this up to the very max line. This is the matcha that I'm obsessed with. It's Nami Matcha. It's from Ashley. She's also a YouTuber. And this is the most high quality matcha that I've ever used, and I use so much matcha that I just buy the 100-gram tin, and I actually have a discount code from them, so I'll have it linked in the description. I start the frothing, and then I take my sifter and I sift the matcha over the machine, and I do 2 teaspoons. Pop the lid on and let it do its thing, which takes about a minute or 2, and there you have it. So quick. Put it into a little to-go cup and we're ready to go. My look right now is giving Jessie from The Parent Trap. My denim on denim look. I got back from my walk, jumped into a few logistical things. I'm going on a mother-daughter trip in May, so I had to figure that out. Book a couple of flights and do a couple of work things, and then I hopped in the shower and like did a full hair wash day. Now I'm about to hop into a one-on-one coaching call with my client. As you guys know, I do inner growth mindset coaching with perfectionistic, high-achieving women, and I'm excited to chat with my client. And before we do that, I'm gonna have a little snack. I'm gonna have some of this yogurt. It's called sour milk and it has 15 grams of protein. I am pretty hungry. It's about to be noon, but I have this client call and then I have another call right after it. So I know I'm probably not gonna get to like cooking lunch for another hour and a half at least. Probably it's gonna be more like the next like almost 2 hours. That's why I'm gonna have a little bit of this. I'm excited to try this out. Found it at, I think it was Union Market. Cheers. Oh, it's really good. I personally really like plain Greek yogurt, and this is hitting the spot. See you guys after my call. eating the salmon since yesterday. I'm gonna make it in the oven. Beautiful. You guys, I honestly think I outdid myself with this lunch. I normally wouldn't have like salmon back to back, but all the protein that I bought arrived frozen and I put it in the fridge and it didn't defrost. So I ended up just using the salmon, and I had marinated this like overnight with just coconut aminos, salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika. Really yummy, super easy. And then I made this delicious fennel cabbage salad that has spring flavors. It has some navel oranges, pistachios, and green onion, and like a creamy orange yogurt dressing. Wow, it's so good. It's so fresh. It's exactly what I wanted. It's actually quite hot in my apartment right now, so this is like refreshing. It's crunchy. Has that citrus to it. It is truly hitting the spot. Wow. I go through these periods of time where I'll eat a lot of the same stuff, but then when it's a change in season or something, like, or even like a little challenge to myself, it's nice to change it up and just come up with new recipes. Though I do notice it is a little bit more mentally effortful. Like I have to be thinking like, okay, what's the recipe gonna be? And maybe it takes more time. So this is just really fun for me because I think healthy eating can be so delicious. It can be so fun. And it's good to like let your creative juices flow and like come up with new recipes. And this is just a perfect example of that. I feel like for me, Tuesdays are always my busiest days. I'm always like in so many calls that like end up running long and I barely have time to stop. And today was definitely one of those days. I was in and out of calls like all day, and I only had a small break to have lunch. Now I'm actually heading into the city. I'm gonna go to an event that's like a dinner. It's for this business called The Connected Table. They organize a variety of different events, usually around a dinner and a certain topic. And it's for like entrepreneurial minded women who care about wellness and self-care. And I'm excited to hopefully meet new people. This event is in collaboration with a business called Spring Fertility. So I think it's gonna be kind of centered around hormone health and fertility, which I'm really passionate about. And I think I'll probably like learn something new and probably meet someone new too, because I imagine I'll max know like one person there. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm just waiting for my subway and then I'm headed there. I had to get ready so quick. I just put together a trusty brown outfit and now I'm on my way. Happy Wednesday. I'm feeling so good this morning. I have my personal training in 2 hours, so I'm gonna get started with making breakfast. But last night was so fun. The event was amazing. I not only loved the idea of just like going to a dinner with all like entrepreneurial, ambitious women who like want to meet other women, but the way it was structured was really cool because they like flipped around everyone's seats halfway through the dinner. So I got to meet more people rather than just the people I was sitting around when I first sat down. And also the event was done in collaboration with Spring Fertility, which is a fertility clinic here in New York. One of the doctors was a part of the event and she kind of like gave a little bit of a talk about fertility and hormones, and I got to actually talk one-on-one with her. I haven't talked about this too much on my YouTube channel, but last month I got a diagnosis for PCOS, which is a hormonal condition. And I thought I had PCOS for years because I'm very informed in hormone health and I've even helped 2 of my friends get diagnoses of PCOS. But ever since I got my own diagnosis, I've also been trying to like dive deeper into my own hormone health and understand how to work with it, because I already do a lot of the lifestyle things to support hormone balance, especially if you have PCOS, in terms of like cycle tracking and like tracking ovulation. And eventually when Pedro and I are thinking about growing our family, like all these things are important to me for me to educate myself on the best things to do. So I definitely am considering going in to spring fertility here in New York and like checking my stuff out in the near future. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted if I do. But for breakfast today, we're gonna make my OG favorite toast. I'm really craving it because I haven't had it the last 2 days, so we're gonna put it together. Breakfast is served, looking beautiful. I'm saying this so seriously, but if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you've seen me post about this and you still haven't tried it, what are you doing? It's about time. It's so good. Hits the spot every time. For lunch, and I got this beautiful ensalada mista. It has a tahini dressing, carrots, radishes, mixed greens, broccoli, chicken, some like nice yummy seeds and stuff. I'm so excited to take a bite. Cheers. So good. The chicken is so good too. It's currently 7 p.m. and I've had such a productive day. I was really able to lock in the coffee shop. Like my brain just clicks different when I get out of the house. And now I'm actually so hungry. I had a little edamame snack, but I'm snacking a little bit on this salad. I'm trying not to eat too much of it because I want to obviously have dinner, but my plan is to set myself up for success tomorrow and the day after and just go ahead and prep all of my protein, make some turkey meatballs, grilled chicken tenders, and ground beef. For dinner, the plan is to have some ground beef and shiitake mushroom lettuce wraps. So I'm gonna prep the ground beef, Pedro's gonna help me with the mushrooms, and then I think I'm also going to go ahead and roast some sweet potatoes and some zucchini, which I'll use for my meals tomorrow. That's my plan. I'm gonna get to work. All the protein is prepped.
Tem jacaré e capelinha no alto da ladeira, aperitivo e piscina, enquanto na ondina.
dinner is served. I got so creative tonight. I made some lettuce wraps with ground beef, shiitake mushrooms, which Pedro helped make, green onion, and a little nut and seed mix on top. I'm gonna take the first bite. Wow. That is very, very flavorful. I'm so happy. Yay! I love a new recipe. Mmm. Mmm.
Whoa. That's good.
It's flavorful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Good morning and happy Thursday. I feel like this week is flying by. Lila wants to say good morning. Right, girl? Pedro and I decided to go get a little matcha this morning. So we went to Canyon Coffee and got their pistachio matcha on tap yet again. It's so good. There's something about this, it's extra creamy, and I think it's just like the way that they pour it. I don't know, the whole thing. Decided to do a little morning treat. And I am repeating my breakfast today because it was just that good yesterday. Cheers.
It's my breakfast.
So aesthetic. Today has been another one of those days where I've just been locked in, you guys. It's 2 p.m. From the moment I finished having breakfast, I journaled for like an hour. No, like more like 30 to 40 minutes. And then I jumped straight into work. I'm like putting together a little quiz for my course. So I filmed the video that goes with each result for the quiz. I also edited some reels, some recipes, recorded 2 meditations that are gonna go into the course as well. So it's been packed. Now it's time to eat. And I'm actually really happy that I prepped my protein last night because on a day like today, having to take time right now when I'm already starving to make turkey meatballs or make grilled chicken or something like that would just be such a hassle. So I'm really happy that that's all done. And I actually also have a lot of leftovers from my fennel and cabbage and orange salad. And I feel like that's one of the salads too that like the longer it sits, the yummier it gets, but it also won't be fresh forever. So today I'm gonna have that for lunch, keep it easy, keep it quick. And I also have a friend coming over later for dinner, which will be really nice. She's one of my college best friends. We're gonna eat together here and then watch Survivor as well, which is one of Pedro and I's like weekly traditions, and this friend of mine is trying to get into watching it as well. So let's make lunch. And voila! Yummy! This salad is honestly so tasty. Cheers. Try the chicken. Both super tasty. Yummy. I just finished my last call of the day, and lighting right now in my apartment is so perfect. It was a one-on-one coaching client call and it felt great. I love meeting with my one-on-one clients. If you guys don't know, I support perfectionistic women on finding more balance and creating a more sustainable, healthy lifestyle that supports you in the long run. And something that was really interesting that I was just talking about with my client, right, is how a lot of the times when we are thinking about food and our diet and all these things and people are trying to lose weight or something, they go to the extreme. They're like, okay, I'm gonna like cut all these things out and go on this diet. But then what happens is that once the diet ends, you go back to your old eating patterns and eating habits, and then the weight just comes back. So what you need to think about is just like, what's the long-term approach? What's something you could switch in your nutrition for a long period of time and would get you to that goal weight and help you maintain it? And something else we were also talking about is like mindful eating. How a lot of the times when we're distracted, we end up mindlessly eating or mindlessly snacking, where we're just like eating from the container or not plating our food or eating more than we probably need. So that's where like mindful eating is also so important. And these are all concepts that I actually am incorporating also into my course that I'm building, Balanced, and I'm so excited. The waitlist is already open. If you guys are interested in joining, I'm gonna have it linked in the description of this video. If you join the waitlist, you'll get early bird pricing. You'll be the first one to hear about the course when it drops, and I'm super excited about that. So that'll be there in the description. And now I'm actually hungry, and my college friend, she's gonna meet me in about like half an hour, and I think we're gonna go for a little walk before we come back and have dinner. So I'm gonna have, I already opened it, but it's a Jacob bar. This has 20 grams of grass-fed protein, and I already took a bite. It's actually super yummy. This is a vanilla one. It's my first time trying this bar and I'm honestly pleasantly surprised. There's a little bit of chocolate chips too. Okay, dinner is served. We have this beautiful bowl of roasted veggies. I prepped the sweet potatoes and the zucchini yesterday, so that saved so much time, and the turkey meatballs. So I just put together some roasted cabbage, a little bit of hummus, and there we have it. And Alyssa's here. And Pedro.
Yeah.
Happy Friday and good morning. It's a beautiful day today. It's chilly again, but I stepped outside and I was like, there's hope in the air. Things are looking up. And I think closer to the end of the month, to the end of April, the weather will be perfect. And it's so funny, every morning I wake up and I don't know what time it is because I don't keep my phone next to me in bed. I actually charge it in the living room. Pedro's the one that has the phone next to him. And we don't use an alarm because our body just wakes us up every morning. And we don't have blackout shades either, so like the light also kind of wakes us up. And every morning when I go to check my Kindle, which is the way I check the time, it is 7:19 a.m. Like almost every morning on the dot, 7:19. So funny, it's like the same time every single day. And that's when you know your body's on a clock and your circadian rhythm is like a little bit more aligned and regulated. I'm gonna make breakfast. I already got changed. I'm gonna go to the gym later. So I'm gonna make sure I keep myself fueled. Breakfast is served and it's looking gorgeous. I usually do with my scrambled eggs, chopped up turkey in the scramble, but I didn't have that, so I decided to make turkey bacon instead. So perfect. And I mixed in a little bit of pesto into my eggs also to make it look a little bit different. I haven't tried it yet, so let's do a little taste test. Cheers. Oh yeah. Pesto just makes everything better. A little turkey bacon bite. Wow, I almost made the same breakfast as yesterday and the day before this morning, and I was like, let me change it up, and I'm glad that I did actually. So I have some buttered toast. Everything's just hitting this morning. Hey Lilo, do you want to come up? The last part of this beautiful breakfast, of course, is some matcha. This is the start of a great day. Back from the gym, and I'm gonna show you guys how I've been making my quick protein shake. I fill up my little blender bottle mostly with water, about that much. And I've also been liking adding in just a splash of pistachio milk. And I said this to you guys earlier this week. I'm a sucker for peanut butter. So what I've been doing is I do 1 scoop of the Be Well by Kelly vanilla protein. By far, one of the cleanest protein powders. 23 grams protein. Then what I've been doing is adding some powdered peanut butter. This adds 8 grams of protein if you do 2 tablespoons. I sometimes do 1 tablespoon. Today, I'm gonna do 2. Shake it up. It's kind of like a little peanut butter latte. It's been like an hour and a half. Showered, washed my hair, dried my hair, did makeup. Now I'm having lunch before I head out. And today for lunch, I'm gonna make a chicken, sweet potato, apple and avocado salad on kale. I've been also thinking about this recipe all week and I'm excited to try this combination. I think it's gonna be really yummy and easy. So what I'm gonna do actually is I used up all of the sweet potatoes that I prepped like this week. Like I prepped the sweet potatoes, I think it was Wednesday. I used them all up last night, but I had some from my previous prep that I had frozen. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave for like 3-4 minutes, warm up my chicken, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna just put it all together. This salad has honestly exceeded my own expectations. Perfect bite, a little bit of apple, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of sweet potato. Cheers. It hits on all the flavors and all the textures. We have crunch from the apple, so crunchy and perfect. We have the creaminess from the avocado, and then we also have the slight like sweetness from the sweet potato. It's so good. If you're a fan of like bowls and salads, really one of the best things you can do is like prep a couple of protein options and like a couple of potatoes or veggies. Makes it so easy to put together yummy salads throughout the week. Like having the chicken and the sweet potato prep to make this come together in like 6 minutes. So definitely one of my biggest hacks. I cannot believe it's already Friday. It's been such a busy week. A week of good eats too. Honestly, I got pretty creative. And now Pedro and I are in the West Village about to meet up with my best friend Maddie. And we're also about to meet her new boyfriend. So I'm very excited. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it gave you lots of inspiration and also new ideas on spring flavors that you can start adding into your rotation. But most of all, I hope that this video showed you that healthy eating can be something that brings joy into your life. And while it can be nutritious and balanced, it can also be easy and flavorful. And when you're able to combine all of those things, that's when you're really creating a sustainable approach to your nutrition that supports you in the long run and that makes healthy eating a natural part of your life and of your weeks. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you want to recreate any of these recipes, there will be a link in the description that will take you to a post on my Substack with the full recipe outlines and the grocery list for everything that I made. If you stuck around until now, you are truly an OG. I appreciate you. And if you're not yet subscribed and you like my vibe and you want to see more of my content, make sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, I will see you guys next week with another video.